What's up, everybody? So this morning I woke up to some plagiarism allegations against myself. I think they're ridiculous, but since I think this topic is important, and I think Danko is a legitimate plagiarist, actually I know he is, I want to do what he won't, get on camera and address whatever this is. Now, to be completely honest with you, I haven't watched this video, but the allegations were made by Omoshi Sage. And I've never heard of this person before. I have no clue what their video says. But again, since I've never heard of this person, it should be pretty easy to, you know, debunk any allegations they may have against me. Since they're saying I'm copying their Alan versus Battle Beast video, I've brought up 3 videos of mine that I think will probably be relevant. But let's just go in and watch this video and see what he has to say. So here's a video here. Let's pull it up.
I've made videos and I even went live the other day explaining the fact that people keep waiting until I make a video about Invincible and then they copy my information a few days after. And as of now, I'm gonna start calling them out, not only for not being original, but for copying every single bit of information that was in my previous video a few days after. This is a video that got copied, Allen versus Battle Beast, and it was copied by Key Issues. He took every bit of information that was provided in my video and tried to pass it off as his. Every bit, even though nobody else on the internet has ever made a video explaining it the way I did. But this is his video, let's get into it.
Thok, or Battle Beast, is a leonine warrior who was cursed with incredible power and a thirst for battle. His home...
Now he just stated that Battle Beast was cursed in the sense that he actually believes Battle Beast was cursed, even though that's just a speculation because of how bloodthirsty he is. But let's continue.
Okay, so yeah, I stated that, but I also stated that in my video from 3 years ago. I said that he has a magical curse. If I can find where I said that around here.
Of all known weapons.
Due to a magical curse, he was gifted with
Unlimited endurance, near invulnerable.
Okay, so I didn't take that from you. I literally said that April 9th, 2021. So if you said that in your video, again, I haven't seen it.
In a constant state of war, and he took it upon himself to stop the fighting and save his fellow felines. The magical curse placed upon him granted him unlimited endurance, incredible strength, and made him nearly invulnerable.
Again, no actual curse was placed on Battle Beast. He was said to be cursed because of how bloodthirsty he was and how obsessed with battle he was. Just like Dragon Ball characters are obsessed with fighting. Are they cursed? No. In Skybound X issue 25 in Battle Beast's backstory, he explained that the reason he left his home planet after he saved it was because he was obsessed with battle. After he brought peace to planet Dorn, he had to leave because he didn't want to destroy the utopia he created. Because again, he was bloodthirsty. It wasn't an actual curse. Furthermore, no curse gave Battle Beast unlimited endurance or incredible strength. He already had that. How do you think he conquered the planet?
He waged war upon them.
Okay, I don't know how that debunks my point or says that there's any plagiarism, but I want to get to, like, plagiarism allegations. Where's the plagiarism?
People are a member of the coalition, and the coalition protects them from the Viltrumites. So, he wanted to fight a powerful opponent. A matter of fact, Battle Beast did this on the behalf of the coalition. His partner was Space Racer. How could Battle Beast have been doing this if he also was traveling the universe, conquering thousands of planets? While he tried to conquer Earth, he just left because he couldn't find a worthy opponent.
Freed by Nolan and Allen.
All right, so for that entire 5 minutes, I mean, we just scrolled through it together. I haven't watched any of this. He's just talking about Battle Beast's backstory and how Battle Beast's backstory integrates with the main story of Invincible and how those weave together. Nothing as far as, like, plagiarism.
Allen released all the other prisoners, including Battle Beast, and then asked him to assist him in saving Nolan. Battle Beast agreed and they both rescued Omni-Man because it was Omni-Man's execution.
He tore through the Viltrumite that he fought.
Okay, so in my video, just for context, I'm, like, skipping through most of Battle Beast's story so we can get to the power scaling. Again, I don't know how this is plagiarizing you specifically. You're not providing any evidence of that. You're just kind of expanding on the short little clips and information that I'm providing. If you want more information, you know, you can go watch this full video that talks about his backstory. Of course, this came out before the Skybound video did, or the Skybound comic, sorry. But this is where we go into more detail about like the story. So in the power scaling video, I'm just getting through it quickly so we can get to the power scaling, which is the point of the video.
And then floated into the vacuum of space.
The information that came after this was the information he took from my video in the very same order that touched on the very same points.
Okay, so to address this, again, I made this video in 2021 and I used it as a basis for my script because it talks about everything Battle Beast has done in the series. Also, these are just the events of what actually happened in the comic book and the major pieces of scaling that you would use for Battle Beast. I know for a fact that Chuck, another prominent power scaler, has also made a Battle Beast power scaling video, and he talks about the same feats because we're all working off of the same property. We're all working off of the same feats, and all the feats happen in the same order. So again, I made this video in 2021, and that was the base for my Battle Beast backstory in my versus battle video. So again, I've never heard of you, and I'm not saying that your other grievances aren't legitimate, but so far, I mean, you're providing literally zero evidence of plagiarism, especially considering I have a Battle Beast video that came out 3 years ago.
Which no one else has ever pointed out or did research for.
Oliver's death. Also, Mark is enraged and just got a power boost from Eve. Also,
Eve stated that she made Mark at least a little stronger. A little. Meaning that if there is even any difference in his strength, it's barely even
Okay, but there is a difference though. Like she just says that he's stronger.
noticeable. Invincible got
Also, I don't know what that has to do with plagiarism, but if you don't agree with my scaling, that's one thing, but to accuse me of copying your video is like obviously more important. That's what I'm focused on here. I don't care if you disagree. We can disagree all day. People disagree with me every day. But to say that I stole something from you, you know, I kind of want evidence of that.
stronger during the 5-year time skip during the I reboot of the series.
So I'm going to speed this up a little
It had nothing
bit.
to do with Eve. It's a known fact that Viltrumites get stronger the older
Also, Eve just states that he is stronger, but
they get.
let's
And 5 years passed
continue.
before he came back to the present day. I also made a video the other day explaining the fact that Mark was the strongest Viltrumite before the 5-year time skip during the I reboot. The only other person that seemed to be stronger than him was in fact Thrag. And guess what? He was stronger than Alan as well. That's the whole reason Invincible could defeat Conquest not once, but twice, until he ultimately killed him. He was already at that level. He was the strongest Viltrumite, second only to Thrag.
hits from the Viltrumites. Battle Beast bleeds from every strike. Alan doesn't. Not to mention that Alan was fighting the stronger of the two Viltrumites.
I don't know where he got the information that the one Alan was fighting was the strongest, even
It says in the comic.
though Omni-Man was there to help also. That information was never given. And I guess we
It's in the comic book. It's just in the comic. Where is it? Grand Regent. Okay, the Viltrumite agent trained with the best of them. He shouldn't go nameless. He deserved a much better fate than this. He was strong, he was loyal, he was a very good soldier. He could have been the pride of the Empire, but nothing could prepare him for what comes next. This statement is blatantly made of this guy, not the guy that Battle Beast was fighting, so this guy's probably stronger, but again, it says it in the comic book.
should ignore the fact that Alan already fought 3 Viltrumites and lost and adapted to that level of power.
I mentioned that in my video. I mean, if you're concerned about like plagiarism, I mentioned it in this video. How powerful is Alan the Alien, a 14-minute video, which I made 4 months ago. I don't know when you made your Battle Beast versus Alan video. Again, I've never heard of you. Like, no shade or anything. I'm just trying to defend myself against plagiarism allegations, which are completely and utterly not true. Okay, so you made this 2 weeks ago. My Alan the Alien power scaling video I made 4 months ago. And I mentioned it there.
And Battle Beast fought his first Viltrumite and won without getting an upgrade like Alan. And somehow Alan that already had an upgrade, defeating a Viltrumite with the help of Omni-Man means he's stronger.
I also mentioned this in my Alan the Alien video. Again, I don't want to debunk like your debunk of my power scaling. I'm more concerned with the plagiarism allegations, which you've brought up 1 point so far, which I easily debunked with videos I've made years ago. So anyway, let's continue.
He had the upgrade from the previous battle that he lost.
Yeah, that makes Alan stronger. The whole point of like the comment is that Alan is stronger than Battle Beast. That's the point of why I'm saying that. But anyway.
Again, nothing but information that was provided in my video 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I'm pretty sure in this video I say Alan fights 7 Viltrumites at the same time. Yep.
Them did this.
Oh, sorry, that is so loud. This is 4 months ago. Mind you, this is 4 months ago. This is before your versus battle video.
Long, arduous battle against other Viltrumites relative to their strength. So none of them were even at full power when they destroyed the planet, and they're still each small planetary. Combining this with other feats seen throughout the series, it's not a stretch to say Nolan, Mark, and Thetis are roughly planetary at full strength.
Oh, sorry, it's back here.
Actually killing the warriors of Viltrum without breaking a sweat, fighting 7 at once.
Fighting 7 at once. I literally say that in my video. I say that in this video that Battle Beast fights other Viltrumites using Viltrumites as weapons. In this video right here. So this was made 3 years ago. This was made 4 months ago before your video. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that like you also read the comic book. But my videos were made before yours. So did you steal mine? I'm not accusing you of that, but that's like the logic. What you're saying doesn't make any sense because all of the feats and statements that I'm using, I already used in previous videos. But let's continue.
In the exact same order, and somehow he touched on the very same points I took time to point out in the exact same order.
Again, these are just the order of events in the comic book. I'm going from beginning to end. That's how they happen in the story, man. So, like, it just makes sense that people would do that. And I made my videos before you made yours, again. So, let's continue.
After Viltrum was destroyed, the Shockwave knocked out Battle Beast, but not Alan.
Thetis, Invincible, Omni-Man blew up planet Viltrum. Everybody got caught in the explosion. The force of the explosion knocked Battle Beast unconscious, but Alan was fully awake. I do consider this a demonstration of durability. I'm going to add my full video.
Okay, so I just mentioned that in this video. Here's the feat. It's mentioned in this video right here. Battle Beast is knocked out. I made this video 3 years ago, man. I made this video 4 months ago. We have an Alan the Alien video we made. Sorry, not 4 years ago. 3 years ago. Where we mentioned the same thing in this video. Like, sorry, man. I made all these videos before you did.
To this video so you can watch it at the end if you don't want to move on and search for the other video. So you can see all the similarities and how we touched on every single point.
First of all, you provide like 2 pieces of evidence. Both pieces of evidence I debunked instantly with videos I already made like way before you did. I guess this is just the outro.
I never touched on to prove his point, which was my point.
Alan is jumped by the top 1% of the Viltrum Empire and finally bleeds for the first time since his...
So much damage, 5 Viltrumites had to take him on at once, and 3 of them were the top-ranking members, including Anissa and General...
Hey, buddy. I get it that like you're upset that you thought of this like scaling first, but in your video, which you made 2 weeks ago, you're using the same talking points of something I made in December of last year. I literally make these same exact points in this video. Right here.
Ag then kills Thetis, and seeing that Alan is clearly the greatest threat on the battlefield, he gets jumped by half a dozen Viltrumites, where he really takes damage for the first time.
I mentioned this already, so...
Since he was killed. But he wasn't just jumped by randoms. He was being assaulted by the top 1% of the Viltrum Empire. These are the same Viltrumites who would later jump Thrag and do the same to him. So
Yeah, buddy, I made this video already. I made this point already. But let's go back.
Preach and Thua. Battle.
Or, however, these are the same Viltrumites who would later jump Thrag and do the same to him.
Then Thrag was stopped and beaten by the 4 top-ranking members of the Viltrumite army. Even though it was 4 top-ranking members, they didn't beat Thrag as bad as they beat Alan, because again, Thrag's the most powerful character in the universe. The rest of his video was him trying to make an argument about Alan surpassing Battle Beast 5 years after Battle Beast died, which makes no sense because he died 5 years ago.
Well, the point is who would win in a fight between them. Like, it's hypothetical. But anyway.
And I'm no longer going to upload my other video in this video because I'm not going to upload a 20-minute video. If you want to see the information, please go to the original video. But as I said before, I've been seeing multiple people.
All right. So that's his entire video. I'm sorry, but literally everything you pointed out, I made in videos before you. So, like, if I was a petty and I didn't, like, actually do any research into what plagiarism is, or if someone actually plagiarized me before making accusations, then I would just accuse you right now of stealing those videos and then pretending I stole yours, because all your talking points that you mentioned here, I mentioned in videos I either made 3 years ago or I made months ago in my Alan the Alien power scaling video. So that's just addressing the plagiarism allegations. Again, I'm man enough to do this, unlike Danko, because my conscience is free and clear of that. I didn't plagiarize this person. And Omoshi, you know, I wish you the best, but please, when you accuse somebody of plagiarism, something, you know, these are not light allegations, and what you said is completely, entirely, and utterly false. So I hope you go back and retract this. I made these videos way before you made your videos with the same exact points you said I took from you. So no, I didn't plagiarize. I hope you can realize that. And to all of his fans, you know, I guess don't treat him any differently. You know, I guess he didn't know. He's just worried about his own videos getting stolen, which is a completely fair thing to be worried about. It happens to me all the time. It happens to other YouTubers all the time. So again, the whole backstory thing with Battle Beast and the whole curse thing, again, speculation or whatever, that's neither here nor there. The actual, like, plagiarism allegations, just not true at all. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you learned something today. Remember to like and subscribe, does really help us out. And remember the motto, Key Issues doesn't plagiarize other YouTubers over everything. And I'll see you guys next time.